Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. We're on missions in Pakistan this morning. We've had a little issue, so we thought we would go and attempt to resolve these issues by traveling together. So you may be used to traveling in your own vehicle. In Pakistan, we do them collectively. Say good morning, Shehzad.
Good morning.
Say good morning, Babu.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So it's a lovely warm day. It's roughly about 20 degrees this morning. However, as I was getting into the car, and remember, I said we would think about thinking. So often you just walk up to your own vehicle or you walk up to your conveyance and you're in your own space doing your own things. However, sometimes thoughts are actually more heavier than the actual action itself. So just the thought of being squashed in a little Suzuki carry, the mind's on mental overdrive. What's going to happen? Am I going to feel comfortable? Am I going to get too close to someone? Is it going to be too warm? Is it going to be too cold? And all the cousins come to the parties: nervousness, fears, phobias. And the mind, yeah, that's Pakistan as well. And the drama starts, and you haven't even sat in the vehicle yet, and your mind sets up one that's already bringing you down. Your auditory digital system in the mind is already on. The internal hammers have come out, and you're beating yourself up. And the flight and fight mode is already on. It's strange as I'm looking into the camera and speaking to everyone, just realizing my hair's like all disheveled, and my headgear is not correct as well, and my glasses are not quite in the right place, and the mind's going, well, people are looking at you, and they're looking at you thinking, God, look at that lovely look. Anyway, so the mind simply goes on overdrive. You're in fight and flight mode, and you're already having a fight inside, and the heavyweight boxers like knocked you out already. You're on the floor. So what do? You think, well, I'm just going to stay at home. So as we go around the corner, what do we see outside? We see at the gates of Bahariya town. As we leave 7 and head towards Bahariya 8. So we've jumped out of the squash vehicle. And look what we found. We found a quiet part of Bahariya where the mind can simmer down and it can relax a little bit and understand that it wasn't about fight and flight. There was no pain really going on except the thought of pain, and it's now fairly quiet and relaxed. So it's the thought of the gym that tends to be a lot heavier than the actual gym itself. So it's the thought of going to the gym. Once you're at the gym, you can actually enjoy yourself. So looking at the world through the eyes of a child. So this is Bahariya town, Islamabad. So often it's thought that the land of Pakistan, which has a population, I think more or less, of 300 billion people. But this morning we're looking at the world through the eyes of a child. So when you're looking at the world through the eyes of a child, we should take a step back before we look at that. So let's have a look at where all this thinking starts from. Because thoughts are very interesting things, and these thoughts have to come from somewhere. So they may be travelling through the TV, or they may be travelling through the radio, they may be travelling through sound, they may be travelling through your eyes. So think of 100,000 people that may watch the World Cup final. I have no idea, there may not be 100,000 people. But 100,000 people are travelling from various parts of the world at the moment to Qatar. Now, when these people are travelling, they have a mission, they have a focus, and they have a goal. And everything is organised in specific ways for them to actually travel and reach the destination, in this case the football stadium, where they will have joy, pleasure, happiness. Or perhaps on the other side of the coin is that the game is lost and they will have sadness for a little while. So just like thoughts, they're travelling around, and ultimately they will have emotions, and the emotions will eventually drive how they act. So looking at the world through the eyes of a child, so the child sees ice cream and all they think is ice cream, mama, ice cream, and they're shouting at the top of the voices in the supermarket, and all they're focused on is ice cream, ice cream. The emotions all are about ice cream. Their physical state is demanding ice cream. So as we overtake a few vehicles, forgot what I was talking about as we got mixed up in the traffic. So looking at the world through the eyes of a child, the state is ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. So those thoughts and those experiences of the child, or us as adults for that matter, those thoughts have to come from somewhere. They have to go through our system, happy or sad or however it is. That ultimately has an effect on our physiology and drives our state to be demanding the ice cream. Now, if we get the ice cream, or if our team wins, therefore we feel good and great and our behaviours are positive. If we're in a state of don't feel too good because the team lost or I didn't get the ice cream, now our state is different and our behaviours will follow. So as Ali has said to me quite a few times already, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And are we there yet? And my answer to that is, what do you see? What do you see? And I'm attempting to keep her engaged so she can see the park now. And now suddenly, the glaze on her face, the looks in her eyes, and her physiology has changed completely. The roads are getting busier, so physiology's changed completely. Suddenly her face has become light and the cheeks have become red and her state is totally different, and her behaviour is likely to follow because she's going to be a happy child. So look, as an adult, do those things as well that help you get into a great state and give you great behaviour. And actions and results will follow. You will be more healthy, you will be more happier. However, the biggest thing to do is to learn how to control your emotions. Find a great coach, find a great teacher, and get yourself at the level of hypno-thinking, where you can question your internal thoughts and you can decide which thoughts you want to live in your head and your mind. Because do not let anyone live in your mind rent-free. It's your space. Keep it clean, keep it shining, keep it a place that gives you peace and happiness. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and keep travelling on your roads that give you sunshine and happiness, and may you reach your positive path. We're following the Mercedes of taxis. The job that these guys do in this country is unbelievable. So looking at the world through innocence, just seeing fun, no filters. So we are traveling, and our focus today is the Ayub National Park in Islamabad. Islamabad is the federal capital of Pakistan, a wonderful green city, hosting an international airport, hosting international universities, and hosting a range of embassies, high commissions, hotels, parks, sports complexes, and much more. So
मैं कॉल करना मैं ता बिजी करके था मैं गड्डी खलियारना कॉल करना बगी
So we have just arrived at the Ayub Park National Zoo, and I've been welcomed by an elephant. So when you're a guest, how do you like to be welcomed? Or do you get invited? And if you get invited, why do you get invited? Or do you not get invited and you'd like to be invited a lot more? Interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how we like to be liked, however our behaviours are sometimes not aligned with the things that we want. So I keep getting distracted because I was talking about looking at the world through the eyes of a child. Just pure innocence, just pure fun. No filters attached to anything. They just get up in the morning and they have no arranged appointments like us. Not all of those duties that are linked with us as adults. It's just, they're just in the moment. They just be innocent in the moment and just enjoy the moment. Whether they wish to feel tall or whether they wish to or small, they just do it, they just get on with it. Colours don't matter. People's behaviours do not really matter. They just get on with their life. They're just in the moment, where being in the moment, they tell you there's no pain. There's no pain in the moment. It's the only place that you can actually be. You can't be in the past and you can't be in the future. Whichever way your future is, you can just be in the moment. And that's quite a peaceful place to be in. Oh, look what I found. Lieutenant General Ishfaq Nadeem Hockey Stadium. Is hiding on the other side of the fence, because sometimes we need to hide and sometimes we just need to be here and present and not hide and show the world our congruence. So we've entered the Ayub National Park Zoo, where we have lots of different animals. So I've just walked past the tigers, so this reminds me of being in Enlightened Warrior training camp a long time ago. So my question is this to you, is that when we went into camp, one of the exercises, one of the things that we had to do was understand as human beings, okay, what is our purpose? So having a Islamic background, to follow the will of Allah in the way shown by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in Quran, the purpose of life is very, very, very clear. And then there's quadrants of muamalat, muasharat. Okay, your dealings, you're living in the communities, okay, your means of living, your character, your akhlaq, etc., etc. Okay, and many other things. Different video, different story. However, in Enlightened Warrior Camp, they said if your name was not Javed Khan, and if you were to take the character and the qualities of a animal or mammal, which one would you be? Would you be one of these? Or do you take the persona of something different? Do you take a different character? Are you actually one of these? Or are you one of these and you take a different character of jumping around and having fun and just being a little bit mischievous, perhaps? And you just like climb around and just hang around? Or are you one of these, just hanging around, taking it easy, looking good, and perhaps you are a zebra? Or are you the boss? Are you the lion? Are you the king? Are you the king? Do you oversee everything that's going on? Are you the one that has to be awake when everyone else is sleeping? Are you a lion? So after looking at different quadrants of like mentality, spirituality, emotional life, and so many other things as well, the question is if your name is not Javed Khan, if your name is not Muhammad Rahman, if you are Abu Talha, or if you're John Smith or Mary Jones for that matter, if you were to stand for something, what would you be? So my values, which took me a long time to work out, we're all connected with having great value, honesty, integrity, looking at things like spirituality, religion, deen, Islam, home, family life, etc. So I decided my warrior name was True Lion. So just talking about being a true lion and integrity and honesty, I've just been stopped by some brothers, so they just said salam and we've just started to talk. And these brothers are from Rawalpindi, which I will let them tell you more about. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most merciful and kind. So I have met some brothers here. भाई आप कहाँ से हैं?
मैं सर भावलपुर से हूँ। भावलपुर सिटी जो हमारा है ना, वो नवाबों का शहर है। जो हमारा भावलपुर सिटी जब पाकिस्तान आज़ाद हुआ था ना, तो इसकी एक भावलपुर सिटी की हिस्ट्री है। जब पाकिस्तान हमारा आज़ाद हुआ था तो हमारे नवाब ने पाकिस्तान की मतलब जो गवर्नमेंट की सैलरियाँ थी 1 साल की, वो भी पे की थी और कई मन सोना जो है ना वो पाकिस्तान के ख़जाने में जमा करवाया था।
वाओ।
तो भावलपुर सिटी इस हवाले से एक मतलब बहुत मुस्लिम रियासत थी। जब इंडिया और पाकिस्तान मतलब अलग हुए थे, उस वक्त एक रियासत थी जब पाकिस्तान में मर्ज हुई थी।
ओके भाई, सॉरी, यानी कई लोगों को पता नहीं है कि बहावलपुर है कहाँ। सो पाकिस्तान के लिहाज से वेयर इज बहावलपुर? सर
बहावलपुर हमारे जनूबी पंजाब के एरियाज में आता है, ठीक है, और बहुत हिस्टोरिकल सिटी है माशाल्लाह। अगर आप यहाँ पर विजिट करेंगे तो आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखने को मिलेंगी। वहाँ पर चोलिस्तान जीप रैली आपने सुनी होगी। चोलिस्तान जीप रैली हर साल होती है। वहाँ पर किला ड्रावर है जो नवाबों का था। उसके अलावा भावलपुर मेन सिटी में नूर महल है, दरबार महल है, फरुख महल है और गुलजार महल है। और ये महल देखने से जो है ना मुनासिबत रखते हैं। इसके अलावा नवाब साहब ने अपनी ही मतलब वहाँ पर सेंट्रल लाइब्रेरी वहाँ पर बनाई हुई थी, जो बहुत बड़ी सेंट्रल लाइब्रेरी है। और वहाँ पर एक चिड़ियाघर भी उनका अपना था। उसके अलावा भावलपुर म्यूज़ियम भी है। अगर आप भावलपुर से थोड़ा सा आगे जाते हैं, कोट मिठन पे नवाब साहब अपना पर्सनल बहरी जहाज़ गड़ा हुआ जो इंडस रिवर में था, और उसका नाम है इंडस क्वीन। अभी मैंने जो है ना गवर्नमेंट उस पर वर्किंग कर रही है, बहुत बड़ा बहरी जहाज़ है, उसको वो भावलपुर म्यूज़ियम में लेके आ रहे हैं। मतलब वो बहुत देखने का जो है ना मुनासिबत रखता है। आप देखेंगे तो आपको मज़ा आएगा
माशाल्लाह। So, bhai, I have a question, and this is my question. Okay, why should British second, third generations of Pakistanis keep a link with Bahawalpur and Pakistan? Link ضروری کیوں ہے بھائی؟
سر اس میں آپ کو ایک بات بتاتا جاؤں کہ ہمارے جتنے بھی نواب ہیں نا بہاولپور کے، ان کی ابھی بھی پراپرٹیز جو ہے نا وہ لندن میں ہے، ان کی نیشنلٹی ہے.
واو.
پورے جتنے بھی ہمارے نواب ہیں ان کے وہاں پر ان کو ویزا کی ضرورت نہیں ہے کیونکہ ان کی اپنی نیشنلٹی ہے.
جی.
تو دیکھیں آپ برٹش میں رہتے ہیں، باہر کے ملک رہتے ہیں، وہاں پر کوئی فیملی سسٹم نہیں ہے، گیدرنگ نہیں ہے. اللہ کا شکر ہے ہمارے پاکستان میں ایک فیملی سسٹم ہے، گیدرنگ ہے، ہم کزنز اکٹھے ہو جاتے ہیں، سارے گپ شپ کرتے ہیں، اور مطلب کمبائن فیملی سسٹم میں بڑی برکت ہے. اس میں آپ بڑے خوش رہتے ہیں. مطلب آپ کا دکھ ہے، تکلیف ہے تو تمام لوگ اکٹھے ہو جاتے ہیں. ہمارا ابھی لاسٹ ٹائم میرا ایک انسیڈنٹ ہوا تھا، میری وائف ہاسپٹل میں ایڈمٹ تھی، تو اس میں یہ تھا کہ میرے ڈیلی شام میں نا تمام رشتہ دار ہم اکٹھے ہو جاتے تھے اور تمام بیٹھ کے ہم ایک دوسرے کو تسلی دے دیتے تھے.
ماشاء اللہ.
تو اس میں جب بندہ اب اکیلا ہوتا ہے نا، وہ بندہ اکیلا ہی ساری چیزیں کھا جاتا ہے. جب سب لوگ اکٹھے ہوتے ہیں، گلے ملتے ہیں، تو بڑی آسان زندگی ہو جاتی ہے.
گریٹ.
تو آپ اس چیز کو نا فالو، اپنے فیملی کو مضبوط کریں. بے شک آپ کسی بھی دنیا کے کسی بھی ملک میں ہیں تو آپ اپنے مطلب پاکستان بھی لازمی ہے، اپنے رشتوں کو بچائیں. میرا تو یہ مشورہ ہے آپ کے.
واو، لوک دیٹس سچ.
اور بہت سے ہمارے یہاں ثقافتیں ہیں، ٹھیک ہے، ایک ریلیشن ہے بہت ہیوی قسم کا، ٹھیک ہے. اور یہاں سے بھی ہماری ایک مووی بنی تھی لاسٹ ٹائم، لندن نہیں جاؤں گا، ہمایوں سعید کی، بہت اچھی مووی ہے، وہ بھی دیکھیں. اور جو ہمارے پاکستانی مسلم جو باہر بیٹھے ہیں، ہم ان کو کہیں گے کہ ایک بار آپ پاکستان آئیں اور وزٹ کریں. بہاولپور ہماری ریاست جو ہے وہ پاکستان بننے سے پہلے آزاد مسلم ریاست ہے.
واو.
پاکستان بننے سے پہلے کی، اور وہاں بہت سی اچھی جگہیں ہیں. اپنا کلچر دیکھیں آ کے.
Come and see your culture, guys. Are you listening to this? Come and see your culture. Learn togetherness. Learn how to be in a family system. Learn about unity. Learn about being together. And learn about keeping those relationships strong, inshallah. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys that are watching this, okay, I'm going to take some education from this, and I'm going to learn from the words that these brothers have shared with us. Thank you so much, bhai. Sorry, bhai, aapka naam tell everyone where your name as well.
میرا نام محمد فاروق ضمیر ہے اور میں بہاولپور سے.
And this brother here too.
My name Fahad Taja.
Fabulous. Okay, bhai, jazakallah. Thank you so much. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you barakah, and in what you've said, I hope lots of youngsters take heed from that and learn from these things and act upon what we're sharing and the message that we're trying to get out to all the people out there. Thank you so much.